Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about having an Aries sun and a Leo ascendant in a natal chart. Now, obviously, this combination can make for a very strong and fiery temperament. I would say a very no-nonsense personality, someone that has a lot of courage and fortitude and really follows like the no fear concept. And when you look at the sun and the ascendant, the sun sign represents like our basic wants. The ascendant may very well show the way or method in which we go about in attaining this. And somebody with a Leo ascendant and Aries sun, well, the Leo ascendant may make the person attain their Aries wants, sun and Aries wants in a very grand manner and in a very flamboyant manner. And somebody that has this position, I mean, in some cases, this could be like an athlete, which is real, like the sun in Aries is a sign that could be very competitive. And the Leo rising is flamboyant and really likes notoriety. So you might see in some cases, in some instances, where if you have an athlete with this position, it can really amalgamate strongly the competitive zeal of Aries and that need for attention with Leo and liking to shine. And this would be a person that would really be striving strongly to be number one in whatever sport they would be trying to take or really want to stand out. This could be a person too that look at this and having an Aries sun and Leo ascendant. If the aspect is a trine between the Aries sun and Leo ascendant, then you'll see these qualities really blend in very well. If I'm not mistaken, actor Eddie Murphy has the sun in Aries and a Leo ascendant, and I believe they make a trine aspect, so he can blend these qualities in very well. And the funny thing is that Aries is a sign. I look at Aries, sun in Aries may strive and want attention, but the Leo ascendant people can get it almost automatically and very easily without even really intentionally trying to do. They just, because they're so charismatic and magnetic. So this is a position where the sun on Aries may not really necessarily even have to worry about it or make much effort in trying to attain this attention, that the Leo ascendant would help this person get it. And back to the aspects now, if you have the, like I stated before, the trine aspect between sun and Aries and Leo ascendant would blend in very well, and this person can incorporate their inner and outer self together very well. But now let's take in some instances if somebody has their sun sign in late Aries, and then let's say they have their rising sign in early Leo. Well, this would be an out of sign square aspect. And even though by sign you'd still have a good blending, by aspect you might have a little more tension and exasperation, and this person might at times feel misconstrued or misunderstood by others because due to that aspect. Now, if someone were to have their moon sign in a non-fire sign and have the Aries sun and Leo ascendant, then this would modify the fiery temperament a little bit, but not really that much. We'll look at this, and this could be somebody that can really incorporate the no fear Aries and then that Leo type need for that Leo ability to attract attention. And it could be somebody that could do well in some kind of theater work, maybe acting, perhaps something in entertainment. Entertainment it could have a wide divergence of things. It could be somebody that works as a magician, illusionist, somebody that juggles on stage, somebody that performs on stage one way or the other. And really, what's interesting with this placement, I'll give you another interesting example of a famous person that has the sun in Aries and Leo rising. That's actor Steven Seagal. And many of you may know he's very skilled in the martial arts. Sun in Aries is a type that has the ability to fight and conquer and knows how to win, whether it's verbal battles or even physical ones often. And Leo Ascendant, I think, kind of magnanimously just brings this out to the forefront, and really he gets notoriety for this. And even though he's an actor, he's very well known for his martial arts skills. Now, even though the Leo rising will often be dominant over the Sun in Aries in terms of the outer demeanor and what's more readily expressed to others, the Sun in Aries will still come out in often. We look at this depending on the house placement, which shows what sector of life this would be prominent or strongly expressed in. Somebody has Sun in Aries and Leo Ascendant, they generally will have their Sun in Aries in either the 8th, the 9th, or the 10th house. In the 8th house, there might be a strong inclination to more the Aries leadership, aggressiveness, and assertiveness may come out strongly in 8th house matters such as perhaps astrology, the occult, transformation, regeneration, and others resources. Now, in the 9th house, those energies might come out strongly, perhaps in higher education, in taking a long distance traveling, religion, philosophy, and in matters pertaining to the in-laws if applicable. And in the 10th house, the person will undoubtedly want to shine and bring forth that Aries fortitude and courage and aggressiveness in matters pertaining to their public image and their career, their livelihood, and even maybe matters connected even with authority figures and superiors and supervisors. So those are some things to consider with the Sun in Aries and having a Leo ascendant. Well, anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for having the Sun in Aries and Leo rising. And stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about having the Sun in Aries and Virgo ascendant. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.